Hi guys, it's Factory 3000. And today in this video, I'll be showing you the cut stuff from the movie which has been changed and some requested kaijus that did not get in the movie. First I'll start with the kaijus that did not get in the film. So let's get started. So the first requested kaiju, well actually giant humanoid that did not get into the movie is the Colossal Titan. And why you ask? Well it's because it's not even a kaiju, it's just an oversized humanoid. The next actual requested kaiju that did not get into the movie is Red King. And the reason why he did not get into the movie is because he's actually going to appear in a future Shin Godzilla Wattpad story named Shin Gojira vs. the Ultra Monsters. The next requested kaiju that did not get into the movie is Manila. And why? Well it's because Godzilla doesn't have a son in this universe, and Manila wouldn't even fit in the movie. Well not only that, but this Mr. T-Rex guy also wanted me to make a Shin version of Manila, which of course never happened because I didn't want to put him into the movie because it was my movie and nobody else's. The next requested non-kaijus that did not get into the movie are the two Bewilder Beasts, and the reason why they didn't appear is because they are not even part of the Godzilla franchise. Even though I said okay to it but I didn't even actually do it. The next requested kaiju that did not get into the movie is Moon Ghidorah. Why? Well it's because she doesn't even fit in the movie and Ghidorah in this universe doesn't even have a mate. Well he actually never had in the Godzilla franchise, and Moon Ghidorah is just a fan-made kaiju made by SGAVC, so Moon Ghidorah is not even an official Ghidorah specimen. The next requested non-kaiju is Megazord, and the reason why it was not in the movie is because it was not a kaiju. Like I said it was a kaiju request video and not a giant robot request video. The next requested kaiju that did not get in is the Skullcrawler, and the reason why it did not get in the movie was because there's already a Skullcrawler-like species in the movie called the Simian Crawler. The next requested kaiju that did not get in is Gigan, and the reason why he did not get in the movie was because he was going to appear in a future Shin Godzilla Wattpad story called Shin Gojira vs. Gigan. The next requested kaiju that did not get in the movie is Kaiser Ghidorah, and the reason why he did not get in was because there's already a Ghidorah in it which is Shin Ghidorah. Okay but Death Ghidorah did also appear in the movie but Kaiser Ghidorah is a sort of like a main antagonist and he would not fit into the movie. The next requested kaiju that did not end up in the movie is Biollante, and the reason why she did not appear in the movie was because she already appears in a Shin Godzilla Wattpad story called Shin Gojira vs. Biollante. Also please go check that story out. The link will be in the description. The next requested kaiju, or should I say mechanic kaiju that did not appear in the movie is Mechagodzilla 2021, also known as the Monsterverse/Legendary Mechagodzilla, and the reason why he didn't appear in the movie was because he wouldn't fit in the movie, and besides there's already two Mechagodzillas in the movie which is Mechagodzilla 3000 and Mechagodzilla Century 200. The next requested kaiju that did not appear in the movie is Rodan, and the reason why he didn't appear was because there was already a Rodan in it which is called Feathered Rodan. You guys just don't know about it or something. The next requested non-kaiju that did not appear in the movie is Eren Yeager, and the reason why he didn't appear is because he is not a kaiju. I mean like come on guys, that was a kaiju request video and not an anime character request video. The next requested non-kaiju that did not appear in the movie is Smaug, and the reason why he did not appear in the movie was because he wasn't even a kaiju. Like come on Mr. T-Rex, why were you requesting me too much oversized dragons which were not even kaijus? You are really weird dude. But also before we even get to number 15, did you guys know that Shin Ghidorah's design was supposed to resemble a little bit of Smaug's? Well, I decided to make his design look similar to Smaug's because I thought it would be cool. But also if you take a closer look to their designs, then you can see that they pretty much look similar to each other, except that Shin Ghidorah has 3 heads while Smaug only has 1, and that Shin Ghidorah has 2 tails while Smaug still only has 1, and Shin Ghidorah has golden yellow skin while Smaug has some reddish brown skin. Okay, now it's time to get to number 15. The next requested non-kaiju that did not appear in the movie is Red Death, and the reason why he didn't appear was because he's also not a kaiju. Like again, he is just an oversized dragon like Smaug or the Bewilderbeasts. Okay, now number 16 is going to include a requested kaiju OC made by Louise Zambetti. However, I must tell you all that this one is going to be very cursed. So please get ready for it. See? I told you guys that it's going to be cursed. Okay, so this is Mix Rex. He is supposed to be on Shin Ghidorah's side. He has squid eyes, a dodo body, lizard scales on his tail and neck, he has tentacle arms, and has an ancient bird beak. He is 67 million years old, and he can breathe fire from his mouth. He can do combo attacks like scratch, smash and kick. He has eye lasers, and he can smash things up with his tentacles. Okay, so here's why I didn't want to put this kaiju into the movie. Well, it's because it looks pretty cursed because this is an amalgamation kaiju, and amalgamation kaijus would not fit into the movie. Okay, and so that was all of the requested kaijus and non-kaijus that did not get into the movie, and now it's time to show you guys the cut stuff from the movie which I have changed. Starting with number 1. Alright guys, in this scene, take a close attention to that woman over there, right there. Instead of that woman there was supposed to be a girl in a hoodie, and in this scene there was also supposed to be the girl in a hoodie. But then I decided to change those because in the McDonald's scene the girl in a hoodie has also appeared there, and I decided to remove her from the helicopter scene because I forgot to add her in part 7. But I'm actually glad I did because then she wouldn't be the one who saves Medu and his friends from Simian Island. Now in this scene when Shin Ghidorah awakens all of the kaijus, then the location where Bigfoot lives was originally supposed to be called Iceland because I thought that's where Bigfoot truly lives.
Stupid text-to-speech cannot pronounce lives correctly.
Anyways, I then decided to change it because I found out that Bigfoot is actually from the American forests, so I decided to change Iceland into Uncompahgre National Forest, because that is a forest which is in America. Okay, so the next scene I have changed is this scene. Also, this is one of Rodan's species skeleton, and at first it wasn't supposed to look like this. It was supposed to look like this. But then I decided to change it because I've reimagined Rodan's design, and that was all of the cut stuff and requested kaijus that did not get into the Shin Godzilla Attacks Beyond City sequel. Well, not really, because there's still some things changed in the sequel, and there's actually an unfinished version of the sequel where you can see which scenes of the movie was changed. The link will be on the pinned comment. Okay, that's all I have to say for today. Goodbye guys.